Let's get a game capture here. Where is it? Capture. Where's my game capture? There it is. There we go. Okay. Very surprised this isn't on the banned games list. It was very bad, but at least it's such juvenile humor. It's such like okay, maybe like 10 years ago. Oh no, sorry. 10 years ago I wouldn't have found that funny. Like that's where I'm at. Okay, anyways. Let's do some character trials. So let's go to the travel log. I've already done my dailies, so let's start the trial. Last counter on attack possesses a powerful counter ability. I haven't gotten a chance to try her out, so this will be a good chance.
Intercepting sword technique.
All right, let's see what this gives me. All right. Okay.
Descend to earth. We're in trouble now. Strike.
Enemy attacks on the next turn. Ultimate now is powerful. Okay.
Melt. Leap through clouds.
Oh, her ult's a counter.
Naughty child.
Esky will be joining tonight? Nice. Okay. Neither of these are weak to her.
Yes, you thousand wonders to raise your spirits. Fight as one. Within the self, not the sword.
Okay, so
Slap. Melt.
well,
Descend to earth.
here we go. Oh, I got an achievement for that.
Right on time. Severing mountains.
Yeah, I'm not really keen on her, so I'm okay with not getting her. But hey, I'll take the 20 jades. Let's see. We also got... Yeah, we got Ghost Girl again. I think I've tried her before, but let's get the freaking rewards. Why not? I don't know if she's one I really care for either.
They can't see me. They can't see me.
Here we go. Got him. Yunli equals Clara 2. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Forward.
Yeah, let's see. Single target. Let's go for you.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I still think that it's
Don't
Meggy. I forget her name, the blue-haired one. Very good support for a lot of teams, eh? I mean, I haven't used Galactic Baseballer mode in a long time. This will be fun. Okay.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Give me strength.
Much better.
Did she heal him too?
Just a scratch.
Was it attack boost and heal? Because that's actually pretty good if that's the case.
Commencing support.
Let's make it quick. Yeah.
I'm scared.
Stay put.
The redemption. Execute the judgment. Just a scratch.
Don't come any closer.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Yeah.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Let's go. Never forgive. Rules are made to be broken.
Dicks! I mean, the sound alerts still work, but hi, TK. Alright, broker. Here we go.
Let's make it quick. Yeah.
Damn it.
The redemption. Just a scratch. Prayers won't help you.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Lost my way.
Oh, I won. Okay, cool. Characters you even have? Oh, what? Oh, what I have? Yeah, I have quite a few. I recently added the new March to my team. Because I was like, why not? Okay, I might do those characters trials off screen. Let me just go back to the travel log here. Can I do this? Head of the Seat of Divine Foresight. Okay. I know this part technically takes place after Penacony, but I still see it as side content, so I'm doing this right now before I finish Penacony.
I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Fei
She's
Shao,
hot. I like her.
the general of the Xianzhou Yao Cheng.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
He's the reincarnation of Imbibitor Lune, and the person behind him is the newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about you. Outside the reports from the Law Fu, the Skyfaring Commission of the Yao Xing has also gathered plenty of information about both of you.
I mean, I have a lot of characters. You want me to go through
for
every single
reasons
one?
that I'm sure General Jing Yuan has explained, right? That's right. But don't worry, this isn't a trial. I just want to have a chat with you and get a better understanding of the facts. According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, and all Arbiter Generals should pay attention to the Ruin Author's movements. Over the years, the Destruction's minions have wreaked havoc on countless worlds, and the Alliance has been keeping an eye on them.
So they can't gamble
But
in
no
their
one
own country.
expected them to join hands with the remnants
But-
of the Abundance. The damage caused by the Ambrosial
Gambling's
Arbor crisis
okay
was
if you're
far
a
less severe
tourist?
than expected, which is good news for us. However, It was quite different from the
That's
Ruin
weird.
Legion's usual style of destroying life wherever they go. While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless,
Wait, where's originally
I'm
from
curious about some
that
details
country?
missing from the
You move and live
report.
somewhere else, and then you come to
I'd like to
visit.
take this chance to have
Are
an
you now a
exchange with
tourist?
both of you. Let me be clear. The questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts. So please don't take offense if any of my questions seem a bit harsh.
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind, we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
Oh, how deep, Don.
You have a clever tongue. I like it.
So Merlin's claw is quite.
Oh, we have to do this
intelligent.
negotiation thing again?
Right now, her intentions are unknown, and Jing Yuan wants us to be honest. Maybe I'll just stick to the facts we know.
Let's cut to the chase. Before the crisis struck, the Astral Express was guided here by a Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to resolve the Stellaron crisis. However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunter's reputation. So, why did you place so much trust in them? Could it be that some of you have a connection with them?
He suspects me.
Apart from the Law Fu, there are many other worlds suffering from Stellaron corrosion. For example,
I love it
Eureka
when they
6,
always
the
give
world
Stell
that the
lines,
Express
too.
stopped at before reaching the Law Fu was one of them.
To the Express, Stellarons act as roadblocks on the Silver Rail and pose risks to the warping process. And that's why dealing with Stellaron issues is part of the duty of the Nameless.
Ah, I've heard about those problems caused by Stellarons. The Express connects various worlds, so it makes sense for you to take care of this. The cosmos is a mess, and the Trailblazers are just doing their best to fix it. I understand. Let's move on to the next question. The report suggests that Don Shu, the master of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager and used the power of the Stellaron to resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor. But here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, how did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards around the Ambrosial Arbor?
If the Law Fu hadn't exiled Dan Heng, leaving the Vidyadhara with no leader, they wouldn't have fallen into chaos, and there wouldn't have been the opportunity to bring the Stellaron to the roots of the Arbor unnoticed.
Imbibitor Lune was exiled due to his own crimes. Now, Dan Heng, as his reincarnation, is free from his sins. However, why did he risk trespassing on the Xianzhou Law Fu before his exile was lifted?
I was concerned about the safety of my companions, so I acted brazenly. I admit I was reckless at the time, but
he returned despite everything. Now, let's consider the outcome. The Arbor was resurrected, and the Law Fu required a High Elder to repair the seal and suppress the Plague Mark. It's hard not to think about the stakes involved, right? According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind behind the entire conspiracy. She disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and traveled with you, only to vanish without a trace later on. It seems too convenient to label her as a scapegoat.
I was there, fighting Fantilia alongside General Jing Yuan. But she absorbed the power of the Ambrosial Arbor and gained an almost indestructible physical form. Perhaps that was her intention all along.
Yeah, Fantilia reminded me a lot of Jacked Final Fantasy X. It was so far my favorite boss fight is Fantilia.
So, a pawn of the destruction wanted a flesh and blood body to live in. Interesting. That's quite a new perspective. Oh, it seems that your answers have addressed all my questions. Generals, I am finished with my questioning.
So, what do you think, General Fei Shao? Have the doubts in the report been cleared up?
The two nameless have been honest in their answers. Even though there are some tricky details, my intuition tells me there is nothing wrong. However, the 3 questions I posed earlier were not just for the nameless, but for you too, General Jing Yuan. First, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted on the Law Fu.
Sorry, guys, I gotta use the bathroom while this is going on. I'll be right back.
Were not aware of it.
I'll keep it
That
going.
was a dereliction of duty. Second, you believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the Plague Mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility. Third, you insist on holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, putting the Lawfu back in the spotlight. That is a dereliction of wisdom.
Merlin's Claw. Is this your line of thinking? Or the Ten Lords?
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the questions I'd ask might not reflect my actual thoughts.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted and had been plotting for a long time. I admit it was my negligence for not noticing it earlier. As for the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy, I didn't believe all of it, but in the end, the Law Fu did survive the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. So, I think it's safe to say that Elio's prophecy about the future holds some merit. And as for the war dance, do you think I'm unaware of the risks? However, risks can also be opportunities. The Law Fu has lain low for too long. I believe it's time to stir up the dregs hidden in the depths and wash them away once and for all.
Just as I expected from our sophisticated divine foresight. You have a way with words. I like it. But, unfortunately, ever since the report was submitted, the Alliance has been filled with rumors and speculation. Even within the Law Fu, there are people accusing you of neglecting your duties.
I've seen someone actually leave an important story autoplaying while they use the bathroom.
Resurrection.
Yeah, that's okay.
So
If I
what
miss
are
anything,
your
I'll go back
thoughts
and
on
watch
all
it.
of this, General Fei Shao?
As a fellow Arbiter General, I fully understand the difficulties of this position. Personally, I think all these rumors are meaningless drivel. Across the sea of stars, the divine foresight knows better than anyone else what happened on the Law Fu and the meaning behind it. Just as what happened on the Xianzhou Yaoqing recently.
You mean the Xianzhou Yaoqing is also...
The scouts of the Verdant Knights have sent back reports that Borson are making trouble again. The Borson packs that were once divided and scattered have started swallowing each other up, forming larger and larger packs. Moreover, there's an entity named Mongus behind it all.
Mongus?
According to the
Hugh
report,
Mongus?
this entity isn't actually a Borson. It's a woman claiming
Is
to
it
be the
Hugh
messenger and
Mongus?
master of immortality. She's described as having 12 faces and 12 pairs of fangs, as cruel as poison and as elusive as quicksand. The Borson believe she'll give them a chance to rise again.
That's Fantilia.
Hey, tell her
That's
boat.
right. You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patina Justice or the Seer Strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly. I've always had faith in my instincts, so I don't doubt your good intentions. But the Alliance has its fair share of questions and doubts about the Law Fu. So, my plan is to come up with an acceptable answer to satisfy the Alliance.
I like the story of this game and how deep
What's
it is,
in this
but holy
file,
shit does it get really
General
wordy.
Fei Shao?
Like, a lot of this can be,
Yuan,
like,
you already know what has to be
condensed.
done. But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take care of it for you. You need the final word from the Ten Lords Commission to quell any doubts. And for that, I'll have to ask the two Nameless to visit the Shackling Prison. No, I'm not imprisoning you. While you're there, I'll ask a judge in the Ten Lords Commission's Interrogation Division to record.
I mean,
a
I do,
detailed
but like,
testimony with the
holy
common
shit, it gets
mirror
really
from both of
wordy.
you.
Like it becomes
We'll fill in
word
the gaps
salad.
that weren't covered in the report, and silence any protests within the Alliance.
Though that being said, I could a parody of this would be really fun.
Your willingness to help is truly heartwarming, youngsters.
Then, as the Merlin's Claw requests,
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for silencing the voices of opposition within the Alliance. But I would like to urge General Jing Yuan to listen to the pleas of the Foxians on the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
so you.
Sorry,
are
Flork,
here
it's
for
still broken.
Hule.
Exactly.
But I will hydrate.
Hule is locked up in the Law Fu's shackling prison. Since he is the broodlord of the Borison, I want to transfer him onto the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
Yoko and I need to spend a
imprison
day
him there.
to fix it.
The recent movements of the Borison suggest
I'll
that
refund
Ken
your
is
thing here in a bit.
so we must act.
Yeah, it's completely broken. It has to be
Makes sense
plugged
to have
in.
the Foxians keep an eye on their arch nemesis. Since you trust my judgment, I'll repay that trust. What do you think about all this, General Huayan?
I was worried this would turn into a heated argument, but it seems like both of you are on the same page, solving each other's problems.
She's hot. I want her already.
I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
And as for Hule, I'll send my lieutenants Zhao Cho.
I've been saving my tickets up.
on his condition in prison and ready him for transport.
Busy time
If
transfer
there
convention
are no
weekend.
more
Oh, how was it?
questions, shall we get this started?
Did you have a good time? I hope you did. Anyways. Okay. You wanted to see my character, Sora. Well, first off, here's my team lineup. I need to level up March. I just haven't yet. I need to get more items of hers to level her up. That's for my characters. I have, starting from left to right, Robin, Locha, Firefly, March, Clara, Stell, Young King, Black Swan, Silver Wolf, Dr. Ratio, Welt, Hanya, Sushong, Luca, Natasha, Gallagher, Gwen Fian, I call her Gwen, Hook, Asta, Hella, Herta, Tingyun, Serval, Arlen, Sampo, Don Hung, Zhu Yi, I think that's how you say that. I always say her name wrong. I want to say King Kui, but I know that's wrong. But I don't know. I use her from time to time too. Lynx, Yukong, Misha, Himeko, finally. Holy crap. And yeah, that's my team. That's all who I have. Your current team, but I guess whatever works for you. What do you mean you can't comprehend? What's not to comprehend? Okay, yeah, so I did take my DPS out for March, but she's pretty useful. I have buffs, I have healing, and then I have straight up attack. Don't have a tank or a DPS, which I really should switch, but I want to use March 7th for a bit. That's why she's in the team, so It was great to meet David King, Kathy Kayer. It's so much more Disney Water. Great stuff and a few things. Nice. Okay, anyways.
Do you actually believe in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy?
The Xianzhou's matrix of prescience can also predict the future. Do you believe in its prophecies?
I understand.
Endgame, not so much. What do you mean endgame? There is no endgame. They're still adding content. Unless Penacony's the end of the game. Like, they're not adding any more to it, but I doubt that. Like, what do you mean endgame?
While words can be deceiving, your gaze, your breathing, and your scent, they reveal more than your words do. I trust my intuition more than any words. You're definitely I hope you.
I wanted to talk to the other one.
I'm really sorry about all this. But the testimony in the Shackling prison won't take up much of your time.
Yeah,
I'll
pure
call for a
fiction is
messenger to take you to the interrogation
way too hard.
You
It's
just
way
need
too
to give
hard.
your testimony, and then you can head back. So no
It's one of
need to
those
worry.
things where it's like you got to pick like.
As you wish, General.
I don't consider those endgame. I consider those side stuff because it has nothing to do with the story. Forgotten Hall, yeah, I knew what you meant. And I have looked at builds for that. The problem is like all the builds, I have like a couple of the characters or like one of them for the different types. Because like there's a free-to-play one, but then the free-to-play one requires characters that like I don't have light cones for, and they're also the free-to-play teams tend to be the weakest. Then there's ones where it's like, oh, I have one of the characters that's recommended, but I don't have the other two that they pair with. So it's just like at this point I'm just like, what do I do? Like I'm not like I spent money on Firefly because I wanted her. And her panties are white. You can see her panties. But like that's not the right term, so I'm not using it. It's side content. It's content that has if it's not the end of the story, it's not end game content. It's at best post game. Or side content. Anyways, I'm not getting into semantics. The point is that a lot of those things expect you to have very particular characters, and like that's the part of this game that's not fun to me. That's boring to me. You're telling me I have to have specific characters to, to get through this, and they all have to have certain light cones and certain things. No. Fuck all of that. You can do them with like I said, I've been over this. I don't always have the right characters for what they suggest.
Didn't expect to be back here after all these years.
Dan Heng.
Don't worry about me.
If you're ready, I'll open the gate for you.
This is funny because I'm watching. I just got the Enies Lobby in One Piece, so this is kind of reminding me of that.
This is one of the entrances used for temporary access. Since you're not actual prisoners, it makes sense for you to use this entrance. Please come on in, dear guests.
Oh, my controller's vibrating. Vibrating again. Can you hear it? I have a bad feeling about this.
What are you looking at?
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
Again,
Whether it's in the clouds
and
or
it's
underwater,
lobby.
Breaking free would still be a piece of cake for me.
Still thinking about your old jailbreak tricks, huh? Forget it. You're free now. Just don't do anything stupid, or the judges will throw you back in there and lock you up for a few hundred years.
You'll see me again in just a few days.
Taking Hule back to the Yaoqing means a lot to the Foxians on the ship, and to the General herself. So stay alert.
Stay safe.
Guests, my name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders from the Incarceration Division of the Ten Lords Commission.
We're Jiao Cho and Moza. General Fei Xiao sent us to extradite the Borisin criminal Hule to the Yaoqing. We're here to inspect the conditions of his imprisonment and make preparations for the handover and transportation. I assume you've been briefed, Your Honor.
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip.
I don't know anything about the future things.
Prisoner Hule, the warhead and brood lord of the Borisin abominations of abundance and the arch nemesis of the Foxians, is responsible for 2,123 wars of aggression and countless associated crimes.
Over 2,000 wars? Damn.
Due to his heinous acts, he has been imprisoned in the depths of the shackling prison and subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords until the end of time. He shall never be pardoned.
No need to repeat his crimes and sentence, Your Honor. He is the greatest enemy of us Foxians. The stories of his atrocities are used to terrify our children.
I don't know who those characters are.
I'm well aware.
Oh, Linksha. I want her, yes. Linksha's great.
Let's move on.
I like her already.
When it comes to visiting criminals, there are rules in place to ensure your safety. I know you've heard
Like, as soon as I saw her, I'm like, yep, I want you.
But your knowledge about him is likely very limited. Only the judges of the Ten Lords Commission truly know what kind of abomination is locked up at the bottom of the shackling.
Is she a 5-star?
It has been centuries since Jing
Or is
Jakku
the one?
captured Hule. And during all those years,
Yes, I realized that as I looked at the screen. I've only seen these characters one time.
It defies all the documented physical characteristics of the Borisin. The Forest of Swords, forged by the Punishment Division.
Oh, wonderful.
Is a device of intense torment, used to execute sinful abominations. Most Borisin die within 3 days in the forest, but Hule.
Also, I think it's funny that
every time the blades pierce him, his body instantly heals.
Or I guess not very surprising that the Genso is the first of the storylines to get extra content like this.
Abnormal characteristics.
And more characters.
I apologize.
In their
for any
banner.
offense caused. Please continue, Your Honor.
I don't see a bias at all.
I've given you the instructions regarding Hule's visitation.
Forget
Make sure you read
forget
them
Bellabog. Let's get some more Bellabog characters. That'd be nice.
And please, take this pellet before proceeding.
No, I'm not taking random medicine.
Then you won't be allowed to visit Hule.
Just swallow it already. Hule is like all Borisin. He can release a pheromone called lupatoxin that induces fear. Thousands of years ago, we Foxians were enslaved by Borisin.
So
Not
he's
because we were naturally
Scarecrow.
weaker, but because of their lupatoxin. This pill is for our own mental well-being.
Zeus Topaz.
I understand.
Yeah, I guess so.
I
I
knew you were a
guess
reasonable
that's
person.
fair.
Now that we've taken the medicine,
I guess that's
Let's
fair. I do want Topaz as well. I wonder what extra content they're going to give Penacony. Probably wait to the next storyline before they do that.
Your Honor.
What is it?
No, never mind. Maybe I'm just imagining.
It's more of the wolf people.
Let's keep moving.
Lady guards. Oh. Oh my.
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please wait a moment. Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please...
Yeah.
Welcome, dear guests from the
Hey, Anya.
Judge Hanya of the Interrogation Division. We've met before. Glad to meet you again. Please allow me to express my gratitude to you again for subduing the demons in the Fixtral Garden.
Looks like while March 7th and I were clueless, you already made many friends on the Shenzhou Luofu.
Even though you and I have met before, we can't show any favoritism under the Ten Lords. So, please do as I command as we head to Scrivener Hall and beyond. Don't do anything without my permission. This is not a place for ordinary mortals. You and Mr. Danhung, please come with me.
Please lead the way, Your Honor.
Please let me activate the mechanism before we all move forward. And please, watch your steps.
Sorry, am I allowed to break all these vases? Max trying to destroy itself. Take some meds. Do it now before we start Toku Tuesday, and then they'll have kicked in. You did? Okay, good.
It's freezing.
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar delve. Even the toughest long-life species would have a hard time enduring this.
Stuff you must be taking must not be the strongest stuff. Oh well. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Did you hear something just now? Let me check it out. Ugh, what an eyesore. This place is packed with boxes and crates.
Don't worry, I got him. Freaking every vase is known to man. Yeah, treasure chest.
Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious.
It's reminding me more of a Genshin area. Dungeon area.
These crates, they look oddly familiar.
A few days ago, the Spiritfarers received reports about an IPC transport ship that was attacked by Borison. Then, A bunch of those abominations were dumped into this place. I had a feeling there would be trouble during the war dance. But throwing both the pirates and the cargo in jail? That's a new one. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild crafted something dangerous. We have many records in the Hall of Karma about these wise ones. They love to tinker with forbidden technologies, always trying to push the limits of Ingenia. I caught a glimpse of the mechs in those crates, and they bear a striking resemblance to Borison. I wonder what they're planning this time. Well, business first. Let's keep moving.
Alright. Lead the way, Hanya. Oh, hey, a cutscene.
Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Watch out!
Oh, shit.
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
Looks like we're fighting.
What's happening here? Why are these things moving on their own? Something is wrong. The guards aren't responding.
Harmony and unison.
Stand in position.
This thing is going wild, just like a Borison.
Looks like we're on our own for this one.
The dead return!
Alright.
It's okay. It's okay. You're the best.
Repay!
Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards.
I love her new ult. It's so great. I love her new outfit and everything.
Tonight, souls shall Stars echo.
Eternal sleep is not the
Dead return!
The dead return! Alright.
Like fireflies to a flame, until everything burns to ashes!
receive divinity.
Alright.
Bloom.
You're the best.
Eternal sleep is not the dead
return.
You'll make good practice. Yeah.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Harmony and unison. This is more than a battle. Fight to live! You'll make good practice. It's okay. It's okay. To show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, Wasp dead! That was sneaky.
Nothing major.
Receive divinity.
You're the best.
Joining the battle.
Ride that kick!
Eternal sleep is not the
dead return. Normal. Detecting damage.
Tonight, souls shall stars echo.
Ride that kick!
Like fireflies to a flame. Until everything burns to ashes! Thank you. I will keep fighting. Ready to shine. Awesome!
I love it. Her new, like, things.
nothing major.
I could take 10 of you!
But how is this even possible?
She really could.
The Spiritfarers follow the protocols, cutting off power to the mechs and sealing the crates. How could these mechs still start moving?
It's just like what happened in the Artisanship Commission before. These goods went haywire and attacked everyone in sight. The Alchemy Commission members examined them and found some unusual structures within. These things showing up in the Shackling prison can only mean one thing.
A prison break.
And whoever delivered these goods clearly wanted them to go through the Xianzhou's strict inspection process to show the Skyfaring Commission and Cloud Knights how dangerous they were. They wanted these mechs to end up right here, in the Shackling prison.
If these things already started taking action while nobody was paying attention, then the whole prison is in trouble, I'm afraid. And to make things worse, another group of visitors just entered the depths of the Shackling prison, the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. And the prisoner they came to visit might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for. If that vicious beast manages to break free, it will be a catastrophe for the Xianzhou Luofu.
Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Shouldn't there be a cage here?
The most notorious felons are locked away in the solitary delves, deep down in the prison. Those delves can't be opened without proper authorization. The blue bird paves the path, and the Stygian lanterns illuminate it. Help me light up these lanterns, and the way to the bottom of the Shackling prison will reveal itself.
What should we try next?
Well, sorry. Sorry about that. Ooh.
Square formation, circular formation, yuan yang.
Just thinking about food. Oh, I get to play as him, eh? Nice.
I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns. Please take a look.
Okay. Sorry. Oh. Oh, sorry. I'm starting to get tired. It's almost time for me to end, but I'm gonna try and get these lit. We're in the Stygian Abyss. Alright. Avian Vision. Oh. Okay. I might have to stop because I am falling asleep at my chair. I'm gonna get give me a little more time to get my snack for Toka Tuesday and whatnot.
The path is open. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless.
Let's see. Oh, these are all done. Well, I'll check those tomorrow. These. Check my achievements. There we go, got that. Just for shits and giggles, let's check my warps. Yeah, 62 tickets saved up. I almost have enough for a temple for that, so that's kind of cool. All right. 79. I mean, 79 things. 65 tickets. Like I said, I'm not really interested in Yunli. And the 4 stars that are part of this banner, not really interested in either. So I'll probably save it for if one of those other characters I'm interested in because the banner. Yeah, I'm tired. I think now's a good time to end this as anything. But yeah, started off the stream really shitty, wink, and then ended with a little bit more story from this. So I'm probably continue this soon. Let me go find something to raid, and then I'm gonna get ready for Toka Tuesday. So let's see who's live. Who's live on my list here? Let's see. He's live. Is Lost still live? Lost Beach Boy. I just copied the link. Lost is still live. I'm raiding Lost. Since we have seen things, is what the stream says. Let's see. What have you seen, Lost? Are you just, oh, damn it. Not that. Why did I put the 20% at the end? Oh, Lost is still live. Alright, we're gonna raid my boy Lost Beach Boy. It's been a while. Let's see. Let me get back to Twitch. Okay. If you don't know who Lost Beach Boy is, he also has made some music. You guys can check it out there. It is DMCA free album. Though one of the songs has an issue. I don't know if he's resolved that, but it did at the time, so I haven't used it in a while. But anyways, guys, you all know the drill. But in case you don't, that's okay, because I'm going to tell you. So, here is the raid message if you're subbed. But if you're not subbed to me, that is totally fine. I have a raid message you can use instead. And that's this one. Right here. If you want to join for Token Tuesday, which will be happening at the top of the hour, you can join my Discord server here. Also, if you want to talk to some cool peeps, you can as well. You'll also find my social medias here. My YouTube channel's here with the newest videos I have out here. New videos are coming. I know I've said that a million times, but they are actually coming. And just one more thing. If you guys would like to save 10% on some gamer drinks, check out my link and use the code 010 at AdvancedGG to save 10% on your order. All right, guys. As always, take care, comb your hair, in a rush, use a brush, don't do drugs, stay in school, eat your teeth. I'll see you next time on Cheat. I'm going to refund that throw, but go say hi to Lost for me. Haven't seen him in a while. He's a good friend of mine. I miss him dearly. Hopefully I'll get another chance to see him soon. But he does good stuff, so check him out. So anyways, guys, I'll see you Token Tuesday. If not, tomorrow for Monster Hunter. All right, bye. Bye. Bye.
I'm doing my thumbs up
We've
right
been playing
now.
for an hour, and you're...
It is already so good.